Hello, everyone. I think we're live. I was waiting for the theme tune to go, and it never happened. So we're live. Welcome, everyone, to this, the very episode 19 of Crit the Bed. There's always one technical flaw, but never mind. At least that's out of the way now. How's everybody doing out there? Oh no. There we go. Yep. That's not too bad. There we go. Everyone's fine. Yes. It's a good segue into talking a little bit about everybody's leveled up. So everybody's level 12. So I think we'll go straight into that. I'm going to roll our traditional D5. 2. So Alice, in this instance, tell us what your character's name is, what your character does, and how is your character enjoying level 12? What have you done? Tell the people out there. Amazing, yeah. Specifically, I think it's 17 temporary hit points if they listen to you at the beginning of each battle. Yeah. Yes, but whisper speech. Really? Nothing's changed, so I don't know why this has happened. Okay. We might just redo this whole thing. Why is that happening? Oh. There could be this one. Everybody talk. How is that for chat?
That's good.
How is that for chat?
Chat.
How is that for chat?
How is that for chat?
How is that for chat?
How is this for chat?
Leo's just like, huh?
How's this for Chad?
We've got a thumbs up. We've got 2 yays.
Amazing. Thank you so much for telling us.
That's just your fan club, Tim. They can't hear us still.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
thanks everyone for flagging, because it's my fourth set of headset for this stream. If everyone's counting, every time I change it, something goes wrong with the audio.
Why are you going through so many headsets?
Well,
Don't ask.
He's selling it. He's
Roll
selling
the
it. Fans
tapes.
signing them and then posting them out. Gets a new headset.
I got Spoopy Milk Penguin's got 25 bits for roll the tapes, so thank you for that.
Because
Also
they didn't
realised
happen already.
Yep.
Where's the hand gestures, everybody? Why don't you do that?
I did that, but you can't see it.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you, Alice. You and me, we're in there.
Wow.
Hey, Tim, thanks to your live stream, Ross is next door playing Satisfactory.
And he
Oh my god.
has joined at the perfect time as well, because update 4 just released at 5 p.m. GMT.
Okay,
Satisfactory.
Tim.
What?
Are we getting paid for
This
this?
is
Wrong
the
game,
D&D
wrong
stream.
game.
This is not satisfactory. Come on.
Wow. You
Save
find
that for
yourselves
Sunday.
in a factory on an alien world. Now watch me play Satisfactory for the next 2 hours.
No.
You wanted it
Actually,
for
yes,
Saturday.
because I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Spoopy says, I can't see anything.
Oh my gosh!
oh,
Open your eyes,
I don't know
Spoopy.
if-
Open your eyes.
yeah, I hope you're okay, Spoopy, out there. That's if you need any assistance.
Can anyone see anything?
Cool.
Turn the lights on, Spoopy. We've talked about this.
Okay, so now is the real intro. Let's all go back and start again. No, it's fine. So Alice was saying, introducing her character. I don't know if you just want to quickly go through that again.
Yeah, yes, you know who I am. I'm Aya, and I have taken the feat at level 12 because we've all leveled up, was the context, in case that also didn't come through. But Tim, you could hear Tim, so that's fine. I've taken the feat of Inspiring Leader, which means I get to run at everyone for 10 minutes, and in doing so, they get temporary hit points of up to 17.
Yep. Perfect. So next is 5, so that's Annie. Annie, can you introduce us to your character, what they do, and what is level 12 doing for your character?
I'm Annie. My character is Mike. No surname, just Mike. Changeling sorcerer. Almost forgot because I never introduced myself. I'd say that level 12 is treating Mike pretty well actually. It's only been about a couple of minutes, but Mike chose the spell sniper feat. Spell range is doubled and chose the green flame blade.
Oh, very nice. As a brand new cantrip.
Yeah.
So Mike is bristling with cantrips after a couple of cantrip orientated feats.
Nice.
Next up is number 3. So that is Ellie. Ellie, introduce your character, what they do, and how is level 12 treating them.
So I am Pip, the Grung Ranger. Level 12 is treating me excellent because I now have 118 hit points. So, as we agreed, I'm the strongest, buffest, bravest of the group.
Yeah, Pip is powerful.
I also chose sharpshooter as my feat, which means I can use my longbow to shoot people from really far away.
Yeah, your maximum distance is increased up to 600 feet with your longbow. You ignore half cover, 3/4 cover. And if you choose, you can take -5 to your attack roll, and if you hit, you get +10 damage.
So we could
remember that.
We could find these bad guys, get to a point where we're winning and they're retreating, and we can go like apocalypto on them and like make them run for their lives into the woods, like, ages away, and just get you to pick them off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Next,
Parter likes that.
Parter would.
Of
Khalil,
course he would.
up
Yes.
to you. Introduce your character, what they do, and how is level 12 for them.
Chad Lizard Wizard, and Chad found out that Pip had 118 hit points, and so he took the feat of Tough and got a bunch more hit points and is still sadly significantly less than Pip.
Yeah.
But I am now, it is canon, I am tough. So
Yeah.
at least I got that going.
But
Yep.
not as tough.
Not as tough, but I am tough.
You just crept into 3 figures. You got a very nice, satisfying 100.
Then I'm keeping it that way for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Nobody
Plateaued out.
wait beyond 100.
Pip the powerful.
And that leaves Josh introducing your character,
Hey.
who they are, and what is level 12 changed for them.
Everything.
Cool.
Kind of feel like he doesn't really need an introduction. He's part of the part fist to Ray. He is a good person. Nobody believes it, but he is a good person. Level 12 is treating him well, except for hit points. He didn't roll very well, so he's now gone from 63 hit points up to a massive 64. So yeah, his life is probably a bit on the edge on that sense, but no, his feat. He's chosen telepathic charisma, so that pushes him up to +2 on the charisma side of things, and it means that I can listen in on people's thoughts, which is always good. Probably a bit risky with Parter.
Frightening.
Yeah. I also got a tasty level 6 spell as well, which he's been doing some inner thinking of himself, and he's been looking into his actions, and he's been living in the darkness. So now he's seen the light, and he's going to be casting Sunbeam instead of Moonbeam. He's going to try and do good with it.
Well, no, instead of in tandem.
Yeah.
So you'd be firing out. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. People fools are getting hit by beams.
Yeah. And just to add to it, and yeah, makes his hands light up, and he's just generally living a good life now, except for his health. And just for reference for Spoopy as well, because they've mentioned about acid. I realised that I've definitely got acid arrow, so might throw a bit of that into the mix now.
Why not?
Amazing.
Part of a man of
Exactly.
many elementals.
Yeah.
So who wants to do the recap?
Kill
Okay,
the
good. Right. So, sorry,
kill the legendary creature,
you did.
right?
Yeah.
Did it?
Legendary creature. They were legendary. They were very good. You just didn't give them a chance to land even one attack last week.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
we eradicated them in seconds, right? The entire
Yeah.
pub.
You did, yeah.
Wasn't it all during a surprise round?
You pretty much like killed them all in the surprise round and finished them off by getting really good rolls on your initiative. So acting before they could on their first round, completely clearing out. But we'll get to that. So previously on episode 18 of Crit the Bed, a meticulous plan, a flawless execution, and the friendly boys utterly wreck the gnolls' whole deal. Sending in the pets, companions, and mounts, the party effectively create a distraction that pulls off the main forces of the gnolls away from the Wretched Serpent, allowing them to sneak in and methodically take out multiple, not only just the adherent of the Inigu, but its 2 remaining chiefs and 4 guards. They secure the pub and reclaiming a major win for the good guys.
Major win.
Major win.
Yeah.
So we do have there is one thing I want to do before we actually get back into the game proper, because we have 2 things happening simultaneous. We're going to have to rewind time by 6, maybe 9 seconds, and find out exactly what happened to the previously mentioned pets, companions, and mounts. So I believe Bando's out there, Hot Rod's out there. You've got the Drake is out there, unless we kept the Drake back with anyone, with
I
Sebastian.
think so.
Yeah, the Drake was flying around with Sebastian.
That's right.
And
yeah.
Mildred, right?
No, I think you got Mildred with you, but I think it's Sebastian and
Napnar.
Napnar.
Didn't
Napnar.
yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you chuck Mildred down the chimney?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. It was Napnar.
We didn't throw her down the chimney. She came inside.
Oh, okay.
We were all the way.
She's now
before her.
stuck halfway down the chimney.
Little legs.
So that means that Bando and Hot Rod and Kenko
And what you wish.
and What You Wish, yeah. AKA
Oh, and my wolf.
Flicker Fang.
wasn't it? Oh no, my wolf went. No, no, sorry, forget me.
done.
Forget me.
Yeah, no, just because that was, yeah, they turned badger and badger and rat.
Oh, Badger
But
Rat, and they
obviously-
got immediately eaten.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So we're just going to quickly go through it, because I don't think it'll take too long. I want Ellie to roll initiative for Bando, Annie to roll initiative for Hot Rod, and Alice to roll initiative for Kenko. And I believe that's all we had out there. And obviously I've got Flicker Fang to roll, and the gnolls.
What do I use as their initiative?
I should have it on Bando's little character sheet that is attached to your character sheet.
On Hot Rods.
Yes.
I
So
don't.
it will tell you, like, if you go to extras and you click on Puppy of Ill Omen,
Yeah.
it will have its initiative, which is 0. So just a
Where are you
D20.
finding that?
Because its dexterity is plus 0.
Oh, right, okay. Eleven.
A lemon.
Remember?
A lemon.
11.
Lemon tart.
Lemon tart. So Alice, is that just a flat 17 for Kenko? Does it have anything in
Dexterity,
dexterity? Yeah, dexterity.
+3, so 20.
Oh, 20, nice. So 20, 11, and 9. So 20 for Kenko, 11 for Hot Rod, and a 9 for Bando. The gnolls get an 8, so they go last. And Flicker Fang gets a... bring up a Displace the Beast. Displace or... their initiative is +2, so 14. Okay, so top of the round, 20, Kenko.
So as Kenko's distraction, I think Kenko is gonna like fly in the invisible people's faces and try and lure them away from the pub.
Yep.
But can it also hold an action?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you could do a movement, and then because we've already done kind of the surprise round last week, we rolled for it. The gnolls were distracted, so they brought the gnolls away from the Wretched Serpent. So now it's just what you want those creatures to do.
Okay, so it's gonna fly around trying to draw them out, but then if it sees one of them go in, it doesn't really care about. I'm sorry, Josh, it doesn't care about Badger. But it's gonna go for anyone that tries to hurt Bando or Hot Rod.
Okay. Got it. So next up is on the initiative is 14. So it's Flickerfang. Flickerfang's going to go displaces itself. So there's now 2 versions of it, and goes to attack one of the gnolls with its tentacles. +6 to hit. Natural 20 and a 19. So that will be 3d6. It's always
Dice.
What did we
+8.
promise it again?
Yeah, eviscerates one of the gnolls and just like kind of tears it apart with these vicious-looking, like almost teeth on the end of the flat head of the tentacle. Just rips it apart, bleeds into the ground. Next up is Horrod.
I feel like, and I'm sorry, I feel like we took Flickerfang. Did we take Flickerfang with us into the pub? Am I being really
No.
stupid? Okay. For some
Don't
reason,
let
I
them
thought,
attack him.
I don't think he'd fit in, would he?
okay.
I really don't remember.
Like we definitely didn't, because he didn't do anything last week.
Yeah, I don't remember teeth things.
Cool. Ignore me then. Or as Josh says, forget me.
No, I was gonna say yeah, because I think we sent him off to be sneaky and be prepped to come and help if people came out. I think.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Hot Rod would like to follow in Mike's footsteps and go for the nearest gnolls job.
Okay, roll to hit. So the little puppy of ill omens got a +1 to hit. Yeah, just kind of like yaps at one of the gnolls' feet, and is about
Three.
all that happens.
Oh, it's too close to the gnolls. Don't let it die.
And Bando, what's Bando up to?
I feel like he was just trying to make noise and fly away.
Yeah. So he's
I
made
don't think he
noise,
tried
so
to
that
attack
distraction
anyone.
happened. So do you just want Bando to fly away?
Yeah, he's gonna fly back to Sebastian and the Drake.
Okay, so he's going to like fly upwards into the canopy and trying to find them as they're circling around. Okay, cool. And then the gnolls' turn. There's 4 sets of 6 left for them. Interest of fairness, I'll just split them all up. The first one will go for Flickerfang. I think they got a +3. Yes, they do. So they hit Flickerfang.
Oh no.
Yes, they do. And there's 6 of them, so it's 68 plus.
What?
Yeah, because I'm just doing them as groups of, just to make things a lot easier.
Attacking.
68 plus 6.
Don't hurt
They
the
do
hunchback
27 points of damage to. Oh, but it has its displacement on.
Yeah.
So they have disadvantage on the attack roll. So I'll re-roll their attack roll again, which
But
misses.
also,
There you go.
if it did hurt the cat, then at least we wouldn't have to bother
Yeah, we
getting it back to this alternate dimension.
True.
So
Hey, we stick to our words.
do we?
not
So all the gnolls end up firing at the illusion version of the displacer beast. So the one version of it then flickers out of existence.
What
leaving
does
only
it
the
say
real
as it
Flickerfang.
flickers out? Does it say, "I'm an illusion"?
It says, "Goodbye, I'm an illusion." So next up in the initiative, well, they're going to fire at the next person in the initiative, which would be Kenko. So they're going to fire at Kenko.
Oh, no.
Does a 5 hit Kenko?
I don't
PC
know.
5?
I don't
Probably
know.
not. Next one up is Hot Rod. So they're going to, because Hot Rod's in melee combat, they're just going to use their, they're to use their bites. They're going to try to bite Bando. Does an 8 hit Bando? No, not Bando. I keep saying Bando. Hot Rod. Hot Rod.
No.
There's a melee with Hot Rod. 8 doesn't hit Hot Rod. Okay, Hot Rod is safe.
Does
And
that trigger the attack?
because the gnolls are all standing around Hot Rod, and because Hot Rod's in melee, they're just trying to gnaw at Hot Rod. And now they're going to track Bando. Also, because Bando is flying away and in the canopy, they'll have disadvantage. So 20 or a 4. So yeah, all of their arrows go wide.
Yay.
Yeah.
Is this the same group of gnolls? Because this seems very poor of them.
Yeah, well, it's the Displacer Beast, they had disadvantage. Bando made them have disadvantage, and they just rolled poorly on the other two.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We're not complaining.
Amazing what happens when we have a plan.
So back to the top with Kenko. They did try and fire. They did try and bite Hot Rod. They did try and fire at Bando. So if you want Kenko to attack now is a good time.
As this turn or as last turn?
No, it's last turn. Part of last turn.
Yeah, the one that attacked. I don't think it said the cat thing, but the Bando and hard people.
They didn't manage to hit either of them, but they were attacking them.
Okay. Then he's gonna do his talons and beak.
Okay, go for it.
That is the
That'll hit.
talon one.
Yep.
No, the beak. Right, so there was the same.
Oh, yeah. Both hit. Yeah. The old talon beak combo.
That one's piercing damage.
Yep.
And then this one's, I think, slash.
Nice. So you do 14 points of damage, like severely hurting one of the gnolls is Kenko, this big, giant, eagle-looking thing that is on fire, but also coughing and has some kind of like hairball situation going on in their throat. It's just constantly hacking up these globules of like tarred feather and mucus. But yeah, it does viciously slash at the soft underbelly of a gnoll, causing it to squeal. Now it would be Kenko's turn at the beginning of this round.
Okay. With Hot Rod, can Hot Rod disappear up to the sky if he wants, or is he kind of stuck? Can he only like warp to a little bit, or can he warp where he wants?
He can teleport up to 30 feet to a place you can see.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, if the distraction is complete, then I could try and move the tentacle cat. Would Kenko be able to carry him? How big is he?
What is Kenko's strength? I know it's the constitution that was affected when he tried to overpower your mount. So its strength is the one that's
16.
Oh yeah, that'd be enough to probably. Actually, the Displacer Beasts are large, so it's very heavy. I want Kenko to do a athletics check, please. So if it's a medium beast, 16, fine. But Displacer Beast is 8 times heavier than a normal panther.
He rolled 7.
Yeah, no. It tries to grip onto the Displacer Beast and just starts getting out of breath really, really quickly.
He's not in shape. Oh.
Yeah. Just beats the wings, and the Displacer Beast, Flickerfang, just looks up into the giant eagle's eyes, just shrugs and walks away out of its grasp very, very easily.
At least you picked the right one.
Yeah. Oh, there's only one left now.
Oh.
Because it was the other one got shot at and disappeared when it's been attacked. The illusion disappears.
Oh.
So next in the group, so that was Kenko's go. Then we've got Hot Rod.
The gnoll that Hot Rod didn't successfully get the jugular, Hot Rod wants to use its front lashes to slice its tendons.
Okay.
If it can.
Go for it. Got +1 to hit.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes.
Can you roll? I've lost your character sheet. 1 second. So I believe it does 1d4 minus 1. Something like that. 1d6 minus 1
1d6 minus 1.
for its damage.
2.
2. There we go. Yeah. It gnaws at the back of the ankles of this gnoll, causing it to bleed in its own shoe.
Yeah, whoa. Gnolls wear shoes.
Yeah, they've got like these leather sandals that are like strapped to the bottom of their feet.
Definitely didn't picture that.
No. Don't they have like dog feet?
Dogs can wear sandals.
It's not true. Not willingly.
So now in my head, all I've got is these gnolls walking like dogs when you put shoes on them. It's like
Falling over.
they're just
Yeah. Really confused.
they're not so scary now.
So next up is Abando.
Has he got to Sebastian yet?
No, because Sebastian, they're quite high up in the treetops. But you made your way into the lower branches, bearing in mind like the 5 trees of Keld, like these gigantic trees. So it's quite a way up going vertically. But he is currently like weaving his way through all of the lower branches and the homes there and buildings, etc.
Yeah, in that case, he's just going to keep going to
Okay.
Sebastian. He's not going to fight back or anything.
It's going to rocket man up vertically.
Mhm.
Okay, so Flickerfang's going to recast the illusion of itself and attack.
Go on, friend.
Plus 6.
You can do it.
Is that good enough to hit a gnoll? No. That critical one will do. And so we'll do 2d6 plus 8. Oh no, wait a minute. I haven't been doing as much as I should have been doing. 4d6 plus 8 damage. Yeah, kills another gnoll outright. Just eviscerates a second gnoll. And then it's the gnoll's go. So I think at this point, Bando is so far up into the trees, they can't see Bando anymore, so no longer a viable target. So they're going to turn around and pick one of the 3 targets. So that's Kenko's number 1, Hot Rod number 2, and Flickerfang number 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. So Flickerfang. So 2 groups go after Flickerfang. I'll do that now.
We can handle it.
Yeah. That will hit, but
What?
it's got disadvantage because the displacement. And that still hits, but it hits the illusion. So again, the illusion disappears. The second group of gnoll fires at it, no longer has disadvantage because the illusion's gone. Misses Flickerfang.
Nice.
And then the next 2, so Hot Rod. The bites all try. Oh, miss Hot Rod. Hot Rod is just like leaping between the ankles of all these gnolls, like biting them and then jumping around, and it's too small for the gnolls to kind of catch and bite. And finally, Kenko. Kenko's in melee, so they'll again try and bite Kenko now. So that'll hit Kenko.
No.
Oh no!
I really genuinely am pleased that you brought Kenko back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Kenko to die.
Oh, that's because he's so sickly to begin with.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like Kenko's come back a bit of a badass.
Yeah.
He's redeemed himself in this
Yeah.
second life.
So Kenko experiences 27 points of
Yeah.
piercing damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this group of 6 gnolls reach up to Kenko and start pulling Kenko out of the sky as it's trying to fly away. But there's too many gnolls, and they start with their extended hyena-type jaws tearing into Kenko's innards and like pulling out his insides.
I mean, jokes on them because they're on fire. And
Yeah.
full of disease, so.
They're just like a boiling soup of internal organs as they rip it open. Or getting
It's nice that Potter gave him some compliments right before he got shredded.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you got Kenko's a real badass.
So glad
Torn
he's
apart.
here.
It's. I kind of feel like I may have been responsible.
Thanks.
As Kenko gets torn open like a pinata.
Lovely.
I really don't want Chad to die.
Chad,
Sorry, I meant.
for some
Aldous.
reason, Chad explodes into flame. It's like a bulb in a bush.
Tough now.
Yeah.
Let's try.
It's true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spoopy, for 25 bits playing like a bulb in a bush. That's
Like a bow.
it's like that's our version of Candle in the Wind when someone dies. They live their life like a bulb in a bush.
So dark.
Pointless and hidden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and ineffective.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're back round to the top with Kenko. Oh, too soon.
Oh,
Please don't
Bando.
kill Chad. Like genuinely, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying
Oh,
that.
weirdly. So Bandos go. I can only assume Bando going up to a level 3. And their 4th round, they'll probably break the top of the canopy of the trees, and they'll find what they're looking for. Hot rod. Nipping at the ankles. Go for it.
what am I doing? 9.
9 is not enough to bite another ankle, unfortunately. As he yaps around. And Flicker Flang recasts. It's an illusion. Just double checking that it can keep doing that. Yeah, the trait is disrupted until the end of its next turn. Yeah, so it can come back. So they try. So the space pieces go. So the end of this turn, it will actually activate it. +6 to hit. A gnoll misses, unfortunately. And then it is the gnoll's turn. So they only have Flicker Fang. I named it this. Why did I do it?
What
Flicker
you
Fang.
wish. What
And
you wish.
yes, what you wish.
Call it hentai. Hentai cat.
I
I will never call it hentai cat.
You just
Flicker
did.
Fang. Oh, I said I would. Oh, damn it. Got me there. And then, so 2 lots on Flicker Fang and 2 lots on Hot Rod.
what?
Just got disadvantage on their first attack against Flicker. So misses. Second round with disadvantage still misses. So all 24 minus 2 that killed. So 22 arrows all fire at Flicker Fang. And all of them miss as it nimbly darts from tree to tree, getting into under the underbrush and confusing the gnolls and kind of tying them all up.
Dicky.
However, there are only really a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gnolls that can attack Hot Rod, so I won't do the full 12 attacks on the Hot Rod if they hit. First lot, 18 to hit Hot Rod. And the second 2, 8 doesn't hit Hot Rod. So with their bite, they do
Biting him.
Hotrod's dead.
27 points of damage to Hot Rod.
I mean, Hotrod's only got 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
So
Literally explodes in their mouth.
Yeah. Pretty much like, because it's a shadow puppy, it'll just kind of explode like,
Right.
yeah, just kind of like it bamfs out of existence.
What
Like
was I saying?
Nightcrawler.
What was I
Again.
saying before we went live? Didn't know whether to laugh or cry.
Oh. But this is not the first time that Hot Rod has expired.
No.
It takes a little while for them to reconstitute.
Remember when you killed Jeffrey and I tore up my character sheet?
Yeah, which you shouldn't have done. And there we go. So now we're back to the top with Bando Bando exits the canopy, sees the Drake with a screaming Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Sandals, of course, taped to it, and heads over towards that. It's just, what would it be, 48 minus 2, 46 gnolls versus Displacer Beast. I'm not going to roleplay that out now, because otherwise it's just me rolling against me. That's no fun. I will figure that out narratively outside of combat. Back into the Wretched Serpent Inn. You don't really know that a lot of this has happened because that only really took about 18 seconds. So about 12 seconds after you decapitate the adherent of Unigo. What do you want to do, you characters?
Should probably have a little look around to see if there's anybody that's in cages and stuff that we can release, right?
I'd also like to examine if the legendary Elder of Unico is wearing sandals as well.
Oh, okay. I want you to roll an investigation check for me, please. You have not searched a body in I don't know how long.
Ever?
It's been a
Investigation?
while.
Can we search everybody in this house, in this pub?
What do you get in total? Sorry, Khalil.
11.
11. Okay. That means you get, tables. Trinkets. Can you roll a 1d50 for me, please?
Another 10.
Oh, nice. 10. So you find on them, it's quite apt, some ragged, partially water-stained cards that are stuffed inside a bag that is also surrounded by bones and bits of decaying meat and what looks to be like a burst eyeball. But when you pull them out, you get 3 kickball playing cards.
Hey, all right.
Even the bad guys like to play a bit of kickball.
Yeah, are they rare? We could have played him in kickball. We didn't even have to kill him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that only the bad guys play kickball.
Oh.
That can't be true.
Yeah, I think upon him pulling out kickball, I think Party would get excited and be like, "Oh!" and then we'll search whoever's nearest to him.
Okay.
I would be wary. You know that kickballers like to pee all over things.
It's true.
We might be in a castle of piss at the moment.
Not in my new pub.
Yeah.
Now,
No
So-
more good.
Before Parter gets too excited and starts rifling over someone else's body, Khalil, can you roll 3 separate D100s, please?
And you should definitely set this up as your part of your chain before Ver comes back.
It's got 5,
51.
a 51, and an 18. So 5, you get a Kinnis Trident Spiker Ramelith.
What?
That's one of the kickball cards.
Oh,
Kinnis Ramelith.
yes, of course.
So that's Kinis.
Yep.
And then the traditional spelling Ramelith.
Yep.
Ramalith. With an 18, you get biggest brick wall broad shoulder.
Yep.
So biggest broad shoulder. And with a 51, so those are both common cards. With a 51, you get another common one, which is Harris. It'll do. Loft.
Well, good. I was looking for my It'll Do card.
Yeah. I believe you don't have any of these 3, so these are
don't.
3 new cards for you.
Yeah.
So one's a Triton, who are good at magic. Biggest is pretty good at brawn, and Harris, unsuspectingly, is actually just pretty average across the board.
It'll do.
Yeah, the card text for Harris is, he's not fancy, he doesn't showboat, but when you need a reliable member of your team, Harris will do.
Oh, he will. Did I find sandals in all of that?
And now you see that the adherent of Unigu does not wear sandals.
Does he wear
Boots.
Dog shoes.
He wears
Boots.
thigh-high boots. He doesn't.
Oh.
That's not true. He is.
No, I don't know.
No, that's canon.
He's bare-legged, I'm afraid.
No.
I put on his thigh-high boot?
Well, they're made for dogs, so that might be a bit.
Dude, they won't save your card.
And certainly not enough for your thick lizard legs.
I could make a sleeve for Aldous with one, and then put one on my tail.
Okay, if that's what you can do with it, I will let you have 2 thigh-high boots that you find. They are not the adherents thigh-high boots, but they do happen to, like, of all of the people that they've killed, they've thrown a bunch of their effects into the corner. So you do find a pair of thigh-high
Basically,
boots.
the tag on the inside says legendary.
Yes, okay. I'll allow that to be canon.
No, it covers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Leg end, dairy. Legendary.
Legendary.
That's what they're called.
Yep.
They're boots for the ends of your legs. Made by someone called Dairy, apparently. Now I need to write that person. Now they need to have a shop somewhere. So, Josh, I believe you wanted Parter to start rifling through. There's 2 guardsmen and 2 chiefs.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Okay. So in
Chiefs.
favour so that you're not like hogging all of the spoils because someone else might want to search, I'll let you do
I'll
one
go
chief
one.
first.
Yeah,
Roll an
one
investigation
chief.
check.
Investigation. Oh, this has to be -1, doesn't it? Oh, 16.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, roll 1d50.
Yes. Art's gonna get in on the action. 16.
16. You find. So they have a bunch of spoils tucked into their. They've got like it's kind of a bit like a messenger bag, I suppose, but it's just a really makeshift kind of pouch, almost like a papoose thing that they wear on themselves. And they've put inside there anything that they deem valuable. Most of it's garbage, like not worth a thing. But as you pick through it, you feel like a humming on your fingertips, and your fingers start to get hot. And when you pull out what looks like to be a piece of jewellery, and you drop it. As soon as you see what it is, it's an identical necklace to the one that you put on in Sutton Shore in that market square from the Succubus and Incubus. That triangular necklace thing.
Oh shit! So it is a necklace as well.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not. Oh.
Can you just keep it in the bag?
I was gonna say, didn't we find somebody that can like?
We had to pay them everything we had to destroy it.
Take it off you.
And then they disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the shop
Mine-
disappeared.
Is yours off?
Mine's off, yeah.
Okay. Either
Um,
either we want to keep it but keep it in the bag, or we just don't want to go near it.
Wasn't it being used to track us? So maybe we should just leave it.
That was it. We could.
As soon as you touch it as well, you hear like distant whispers. As soon as you pick it up, you drop it and the whispers stop.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't want to pick it up. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna take a few steps back.
Okay.
Be like, we probably don't want to pick that one up. That's a bad thing, and that it's a bit like that necklace we had. No.
Could we use those to our advantage? Like I know last time we just had them. But if we know that somebody's listening in, can we put it on? I'm gonna say Sebastian.
Why? Why would you say Sebastian?
Has Chad come round to our way of thinking?
We could put it on Flapjack.
No.
Yeah. Send him to the other universe.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say do it on Necken if they're tracking us. Just chuck it on Necken and get the bad guys sent to her.
Well, it was like, sorry we were bits. Here's a present.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's certain death.
Here's your death.
Also,
I mean-
you just call it flapjack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flip flop.
Flip flop.
That's not a bad idea though, because they're not exactly going to follow Flip Flop to the alternate universe. So
True.
If they do, good fucking riddance.
yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Maybe the like dark energy can help them get there.
Or we go back to our master revenge plan and give it back to that lady that sent us off with a cursed armor.
Bitch face.
Like it.
Yeah, that'll show her.
Here's a necklace.
Countess Contessa.
Yeah.
That's
Or
it.
not Countess, but Commander Contessa.
Yeah. Either way, I think we could use this to our advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, but we have to use it quickly, or else they're gonna know exactly where we are and what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to be lugging it around with us.
Yeah, and we're a long way from.
Why don't you send it in your little messenger box?
Oh.
A peace offering?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Challenge. No, sorry. What's the word? What's the word? What are we on? Mission going well.
Mission accomplished.
Box
Yeah.
delivered. Lots of
Mission
love. Yeah.
Mission accomplished. The Goblin King sent this as a thank you. We'll be back soon.
The Goblin King.
Yeah, the Goblin King that.
Well, they weren't goblins, were they?
Nope.
What was it?
It was a
They were
Hobgoblin
goblins.
Oh,
commander.
hobgoblins, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Goblin King was the guy that was the guy that gave you the oldest axe, basically.
Pretty close.
It's close enough.
Hobgoblin, Mr. Hobgoblin, sends his regards. Love the friendly boys.
He's really happy that you're friends again.
And does the love the friendly boys, does that have an apostrophe in it, or is it just love the friendly command?
There's an exclamation point at the end.
Nice. So it's a definite command. Love the friendly boys. Love them.
Yeah.
Or else.
Okay. So I believe you've got like something you want to do. Before we get too much into that, there are 3 bodies left. Anybody interested in searching those bodies?
Yeah, I'll search one.
Yep. So we've got Annie will search one, then Ellie will search one, then Alice will show. Okay. So Annie, you had your hand up first. Which one do you want to search? There's 1 chief and 2 guards.
Whichever one is the most recently killed, so I can also get some blood from them if possible.
That's a good question. I can't remember which one was most recently killed, so I'll randomly roll for it.
I'll stick my teeth into the neck, but like my hand can find.
So the chief apparently was the last one killed out of those 3. That might not be canonical. Don't at me. Roll an investigation check first of all.
11.
11, just good enough. Roll a d50 for me, please.
A D50.
A d50.
20.
20.
20.
Oh, okay, right. So, again, similar, kind of like a weird papoose style bag situation that they've got going on. Not really one for hiking or building, like making their own clothes and stuff like that. They just generally steal and pillage what they have. You find, instead of in the papoose thing, again, full of rubbish, stuff that you wouldn't even bother looking at, but stuffed in this person's like leather and hide armor, you pull out a postcard from Keld, the place that you're in right now. And on the front of the postcard, it's got a picture, like a watercolor picture of Keld, with the writing, "If you lived here, you'd be surrounded by trees right now," with an exclamation mark. In a very fun bubble font. And on the reverse, there's a message from the Bone Mother. So it's signed the Bone Mother, but the actual writing itself is not in a decipherable language. Can you roll an Arcana check for me, please?
Yeah. Just type in this and trying to spell indecipherable at the same time. Sorry, what am I rolling?
An Arcana check, please.
Oh no. 21.
21. Quite apt this came to you. You know that these are coordinates. Like teleportation circle coordinates. You can't tell from them where they go, but it's basically someone's like address of their teleportation circle.
Let's go there.
Interesting.
Ooh.
It's just for shits and giggles. Might take us to the other side of the world that we haven't explored.
You should also just tell the little girl that these might be the coordinates to her dead mother or something.
And send her instead of us. Yeah. A willing
Good luck.
creature.
So Ellie, you're up next. Roll an investigation check, please.
is my investigation?
Spoopy's just put a fate worse than death that also includes death.
Yes. Yep, 19 is more than good enough. Roll a d50 for me, please. 7. Okay. Roll me 1d6, please.
Oh,
You find one soiled kickball playing card.
oh, soiled.
Yes, they're all like ragged and partially worn. Can you also roll for me 1d100 and find out which kickball card you have discovered?
You can say piss on Tim. We all know.
Yes.
33.
Okay, so yes, you have one of Chad's favourite kickball cards. In fact, he has met this very kickball player. It's Oriella Chokesmith Nalago Palga of the Astrakhan Anarchists. I don't know if Chad ever told you that he's met this person, but he has.
No, tell us about it, Chad. Where did you meet her?
I think she likes me.
Everyone likes you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And is the person that taught you the famous chokehold.
Yeah, she taught me a chokehold. I don't know if she was the one that was peeing all over things.
She wasn't.
Either way, it didn't work out. So
Oh, no.
she knows a good chokehold. So that's a
Correct.
good part.
I'm not going to ask any more questions about how you found out.
I'm not going to give any more answers. So
Does the chokehold make you pee?
You have one chokehold.
It's like the chokehold version of the brown noise, but
Yeah.
for pee. There's just like one vein or artery or something that you can press on someone's neck that makes them pee.
it's a good card to have.
Well, I'm gonna. You know when you get a playing card and you like squeeze it so it pings off.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do that at your face. Be like,
Okay.
got your present, Chad.
And it just sticks to your face, Chad. 'Cause you've just recently been in a fight and there's blood and gore and everything over there, so like.
If that's what's sticking to my face, then
Yeah.
not.
It's a PSA. It's got to be a PSA 6 or something, isn't it?
Emphasis on the P.
Oh,
If you could have,
I would have traded you.
traded something.
It's too late. It's stuck to my face.
It's covered in pee. I don't want it.
Yeah. Your lizard tongue just peels it off your own face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Okay, and I believe Alice.
Yes.
Roll an investigation check as you're
Yeah.
rifling through the corpse of the last person.
Can I just check? Do we know who owns the Wretched Serpent?
Yes, the.
You do now.
Oh,
But,
God.
but
Interesting.
yeah, but the didn't come to our aid when we were trying to help them.
I tried
No,
to,
you did just kind of like leave town.
I tried to.
I think we
Are we
specifically
the bad
said if they
guys?
don't help, they're not allowed back into Keld. So it's
Um,
our turn now.
Thank
You
you,
can just change up the town.
thank you, Spoopy, for another 25 bits playing Are We the Bad Guys?
Yeah.
No, we are the good guys.
But you're playing
just
Kickball,
thinking
and Kickball's been established that it's only been played by bad guys. So
That was a question.
We're good at it, so we're good. At
good at being bad.
We're good guys.
Annie, I'm just thinking this town could literally double your current 3-pub chain. Because there's 3 pubs in this town, right?
There is.
So we could just like change the name of all of them.
Yeah, even if
Then
you
you've
don't
got-
want to cross the, like we
Yeah.
could definitely have the mushroom place because that guy we didn't like anyway.
The Svelte
He was a
Mushroom.
dick. Yeah.
Okay, but can we at least change it to like be a trilogy? So it's like the Golden Shower, Return of the Golden Shower,
Revenge of the
Golden
Golden
Shower
Shower.
Fights
Two golden showers.
Shower wars.
Golden Shower returns.
Just oh, by the way, so the result of Aya's roll, she got a roll a natural 1 for 3 for investigation check. Aya finds a rock,
Oh, well done, Aya.
but it
Really
looks
proud of it.
it looks vaguely like a butt.
Really
Good
proud.
investigation.
You
I'm
call
gonna give
it
it to Sebastian.
Kenko Junior.
Keep this one alive.
Oh yeah, because with your telepathic bond, you would intrinsically know that both of you would intrinsically know that your companions / mounts have perished recently.
No.
It's a shame.
Oh,
Good.
well.
Rock is
Like,
probably
in-
good for you
Yeah.
in terms of longevity.
Yeah.
Because
A good guess.
Hot Rod's got such a few hit points. Like, he dies very, very quickly. So there's almost no pain. But Alice, you do get to feel kind of like the agony.
why
that
you
can
didn't-
go- I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's all canon.
Not only does your pet die, but you feel every minute of its pain.
No, you don't feel it. It doesn't like hurt you, but you're
I just hear
aware.
its screams.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I feel Bando soaring above the clouds
Yeah.
in the sunshine.
Bando is like
wind
never-ending
in its
story.
hair.
It's way across the sky.
Hey, we're going behind the bar. We're going to have a quick shot, and then we're going to pour one out. Everyone to the bar.
Have a little cry with my rock.
With your butt rock.
Pour a shot on the rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, whiskey on the rock.
That's what that means. By she
Nice.
having no knowledge of this world.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So things seem to calm down outside of the Wretched Serpent that you're currently in. You've managed to find some hard liquor behind the bar that hasn't been swaffled by the gnolls themselves. What do you want to do?
Are there any prisoners that we should release?
Did you say that? Oh, right, yes. No, I was going to get to that. All of the cages that you saw before, yeah, they're just either broken on the floor, open, or there's someone who's been in there so long they've died. There's no survivors left.
Can we do a quick check if there's any money as well? Because obviously we still owe Mayor Necken on that debt.
Or food too.
Food, there's none. Money, there is some. So I will actually also part a roll an additional investigation check. It's not hard to find the money. It doesn't look like the gnolls value any kind of like fungible currency.
Is gnoll meat edible?
It's one way to find out.
We could have a big barbecue. Actually, no. Wait a minute. This is our town now. We'll sell tickets.
We'll just burn it in a big fire and just say, well, you missed out.
Yeah, it was delicious.
If only there was someone here to eat this food.
Do we want to
we-
make these?
We need to feed the Drake anyway.
And
Yeah.
probably the hentai cat. And
Yeah.
you could summon a new pet to eat.
Yeah, I think that would kill the pain a little bit.
But
Wait,
even if your pet,
to eat
doesn't
Things
need
are
to
not
eat,
just eaten.
529.
So, yes, you find 30, 40, 41,
Oh.
45 gold pieces.
Yep.
Then you also find 104 silver pieces.
hang on, right. So how many gold?
The number I just said.
45.
45. Yep, that's all.
45.
45,
Silver.
104.
Yep.
And
Just while you're doing that, Tigotron suggested 2 gold and 2 showers. Jack Taylor said an unexpected golden shower. The 2 golden showers, return of the golden shower.
What about
All good.
what about Golden Shower 3, Pokey Hole Drift?
Oh no.
380
No.
copper.
Pokey Hole Drip. There you go. How many? 30.
380 copper.
380. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can I be making a sign that says underneath management?
Yes. Yeah. You can make it out of. I mean, there's plenty of like broken pieces of wood in here from
And
all the
no
decimation
No blood.
and
So-
no blood. Yeah. So
Yeah.
easily make a sign that says
You can make
under
it- you could-
management.
You could do an additional sign. Sorry, Chad, but you could do an additional sign, a bit like shirts must be worn. You could just put on there like no. What was her species?
Orc?
Half orc.
Yeah, no half orc former landlady.
Wow.
No, she's all right. She didn't do anything wrong to us.
She chose
Moving
them
on.
over us. She had
We
a
actually
chance to
need someone
come.
to run it.
We didn't even go and say goodbye to them. They don't know why we've left.
They probably don't
We'll
even
just
know that
leave
you've
it.
left.
Yeah,
We'll leave it to her to run while we're gone.
yeah. When we leave, I want to put it over the doors, even though there's obviously a big gaping hole in the window.
Yeah.
Still, I'll put it over the doors under new management. Can I leave? Can we leave Iris's number.
Oh yeah.
Full,
Good
I get so much spam.
full new manager Mike at.
Yeah, and then you just write a whole bunch of indecipherable arcane glyphs that are glowing on there.
That's no problem. I've done my job.
Yeah, done. Did you want to go and visit the Dusty Lantern and the Svelte
Yeah.
Mushroom?
You're gonna have to check that your mate isn't dead. Like, you're
Which
lying.
one?
Count Rarian.
Oh, you shit. Yeah, let's go look. Wait, do we have more pressing matters, by the way? Apart from renaming the Wretched Serpent to the... What's the first one that we're going to call it?
Well, the first one was Golden Shower Inn. Was the first one that you made.
This one is...
Two golden, 2 shower. Isn't it?
I thought this is your third one.
This is
Oh.
the third one. We go on
Yeah.
to our third.
Yeah.
Tokyo Piss, what was it?
Tokyo Piss.
Tokyo. Oh, I thought you said Tokyo Fist.
Oh,
No, no,
don't
no.
Google that, anyone.
It was it was Golden Shower 3. Poke your hole drip.
No. Go back to Lord of the Rings references, okay?
Return of the Golden Shower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the first one? Fellowship?
Of the showers. No.
Oh,
Fellowship of.
It was just the Golden Shower Inn.
Yeah, just the Golden
I
Shower
mean,
Inn.
it's three just in this town. So.
The Golden Shower Inn, the 2 showers, and then
Yeah.
the return of the
Return
shower.
Return of the Golden Shower.
Return of the Golden Shower.
That's so dumb.
So now that we've done that, do we have any more pressing matters? Before
I
Can
thought you
I
were saying, have
also
you
just
got any
check-
more? Sorry, you go.
Oh, sorry. When we're in our new franchises, can we just check to see if any of the tills still have money in, because we do owe quite a bit of money.
That's what Josh did, and he found the money that I.
Oh, did he
spouted
do
out
that
to
for
him.
all 3?
Oh, for all 3?
ones?
No, just this one.
Yeah. Can we check in the other 2 when we're there?
Yeah,
When
if you
we're
remember it.
refranchising?
Yeah, the
And
mushroom.
also-
The mushroom one definitely needs to be checked because that's like the wealthy place, isn't it?
I don't know if all the gnolls are dead in the town, so we should maybe just like
yeah.
They're definitely not. There's still another 46 gnolls like roaming around outside.
Well,
We're just like, did it.
Done now.
I think we need to go out with the dead Gnoll chief's body.
Can we kick his head through the window?
I don't know. Roll an athletics check.
Oh no! Or should we
Should we? But
put
We sh-
his head out the window, but like hold it and then be like, everyone needs to go home now. We don't
We've
want to come
finished
here
here."
anymore.
What? So like just shake it every now and then, be like, oh no,
Yeah.
not here, go home.
Yeah, you suggest there's like a potential course of action as the Gnoll's head rotates past your field of vision and out of the broken, destroyed hold and into the general area of Keld. And then you start hearing like hyena screams coming from outside.
Do we shout out? We'll take that as no kickball game then.
And then
We
the
should try and see if
sound of running feet approaching the Wretched Inn. The Wretched Serpent Inn.
Chad,
oh, whoopsies.
I climb up the chimney.
Better than I thought I would. Let's board up the windows.
Yeah, with your athletics is
I
plus
was
8,
like-
so you got a 16 athletics check.
And I had advantage too.
Oh, disadvantage.
I would like
then
to
that would
climb
cancel
up
each other
the
out.
chimney.
I mean,
Okay.
I could
Sorry.
disguise myself as him.
So I'm going to say you've got in the real world. I'm going to set an actual timer for 60 seconds. And I want everyone to tell me what you're going to do.
Shit.
This is
So-
what we needed for a long time, to be honest. A timer.
So here we go. Timer's here. So what does everyone want to do? Go.
I'm gonna climb up the chimney.
I could disguise myself as him and to be like, do it that way. Rah. Although I don't know how he
He
spoke.
just stick his head out of the window, so I don't know how much they're gonna fall for that.
Yeah, but he like because I used
We're on a
that.
timer. We're on a timer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What are you going to do?
Should we try to show our dominance, or should we pretend like we weren't there?
30
Those-
seconds.
I think we show our dominance. We show we've killed them. We tell them to piss off the lumberghast and bother them.
Pip, I think you should negotiate and start talking.
No, I've climbed up a chimney. Sorry.
Stand on the roof and be like, people, gnolls, hear me now.
We can talk about our kickball cards.
I'm gonna cast insect plague whilst we're talking all this out the window outside.
I'm going to go.
Strategies for different people.
I'm going in.
3,
Worship
2,
us.
1. Okay, right. So we've got two plans. We've got
If you could call it
climbing
that.
up a chimney and casting insect plague, and that's pretty much about it.
I'm invisible. I went invisible.
Okay. Ellie, roll an athletics check. Would it be athletics? Yeah, climbing up inside of a chimney pipe would be athletics.
$23.
Yeah, you easily slip your little frog body up in there and pop out the top very successfully.
Can't get me.
Josh, tell me about insect plague.
So I cast range area. Range is 300 feet. Area is 20 feet. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Swarming, biting locusts fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point that you choose within range. The sphere spreads around corners. It remains for the duration. Area is lightly obscured. It's difficult terrain. When the area appears, each creature must in it must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
That's level 5.
You cast this just as a whole horde of nearly 50 raging gnolls get to the outside of the Wretched Serpent Inn. You can see them through the broken door and the destroyed Chad-shaped hole on the opposite side. Chad, as you remember, if you've levitated your way through the Wretched Serpent Inn in the previous day, yes. But this insect plague kind of like covers that whole area and kind of blocks the entrance, but it's only lightly obscured, so you can see the gnolls and the gnolls can see you, and they are hissing and shrieking and testing the barrier of the insect plague. How long does it last
It's
for?
hard to beat. Cast it now. What a treat.
How long?
10
minutes.
10 minutes.
Sorry, thanks Spoopy for 25 bits and casting Grease. What a treat. That's why it was difficult to hear the at the same time.
Shout.
So yeah, for 10 minutes this is. So there are gnolls on the other side, like testing the barrier, and they're getting bitten and slapping themselves as they're taking a little bit of damage from there.
Okay.
But it looks like they are getting up into a frenzy now that they've seen the head of their chieftain being drop kicked out of the window. It's kind of getting them up into a blood frenzy. So it doesn't look like this insect barrier will keep them away for long. It looks like they will start trying to push their way through, even though it hurts.
Okay.
From my position on the roof, can I start firing arrows at them?
Yeah, sure.
With Hail of Thorns on as well.
Yeah.
So
It probably will enter us into initiative. So let's roll initiative, everybody.
Chad, you got us in this. You better get us out.
Well, I was about to pull out my Karis It'll Do card.
Oh,
your what card?
The card that I found. It's Harris or Karis It'll Do.
Harris. Yeah, Harris. It'll do.
What, you mean the common card?
And I was gonna play it.
This isn't Digimon. He went cast Harris.
Make it
Unfortunately.
dramatic, bro. I could cast Big D10 just to cast the card.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd been brilliant if you could.
I didn't think they were even gonna notice if his head flew out the window. They're very
I
perceptive.
thought they might be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit intimidating, but blood frenzy sounds like the opposite.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Who could have possibly seen this coming? Not us.
Maybe you
pretty
should have
much
tried
everyone
throwing
chat, I
a wolf
reckon.
at them.
Copy.
Good thing we've still got Flapjack and Bando and Hot Rod. No, Hot Rod's dead. Kenko's dead.
Kenko's dead. Hot Rod's dead.
we
Bando's
don't
away. Sebastian's away. The Drake's away.
Anti-cat's around.
Alice is a rock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Throw-
Just throw it through.
for that.
yeah.
throw it
Just
through the locust.
What's the rock's name?
Ken.
Kenneth.
Just Ken.
Don't lose it.
Just a fraction of the size
Try
of
really
Kenko.
hard.
Kenneth.
You could tie a string around it
Yeah.
and then just like throw it through, hit
It's actually
one, bring it back in.
it's soaked in alcohol, so you can set it on fire and throw that into the.
True.
It would just hit them. Oh no, because it could set one of them alight, couldn't it? Because they're furry, right?
So, Aya, what did you get for your
Is that a
initiative?
thing? Just for like really 4.
4. Pip,
19.
19.
4.
Chad.
2. No, wait,
Two.
4.
Oh, what?
4. Sorry,
Oh,
I forgot my actual initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mike.
11.
11. Parter.
20.
20. Start. Top of the round, it's Parter.
Hi. Well, this is a concentration spell, so
You can still
it's not
cast
really-
spells, but you just can't cast another one that's concentration
Okay. All right.
without like ending this spell.
Okay. I'm going to think about this. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam just into the middle of them.
Nice.
Doesn't Sunbeam...
Oh no, that's concentration. That's concentration. Can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sunbeam's a shiny new spell.
You just got Sunbeam.
Yeah, but I haven't got a spell slot for it because it's a level 6. It's a juicy level 6 one.
Oh,
So-
because you level up to level 12, you would get that spell slot open up to you.
Yeah, but I previously used
Oh, I see.
Windwalk.
Yeah.
So I
Yep,
couldn't
yep,
do
yep.
it.
Yeah, you need a long
what do I wanna
rest
do?
for all to come
Yeah.
back.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
You know my sorcery points?
Yes.
Can I give them to anyone? Or are they
No.
just...
Yeah, unless unless you've got an ability that says use one sorcery point to do X, Y, Z to another player, it's all focused on you. So it would give you extra sorcery slots, or it would you can overcharge your spells. But usually, I don't think you can do stuff that affects other people with your sorcery points.
Okay.
Usually, there might be a few outlier cases.
Is there like a leader of the pack that we can see through the group?
No, yeah, these.
Okay.
I mean, you've killed the 4 elite
Yeah.
people. You've killed the
Okay.
adherent. These are just like feral gnolls now with no leadership whatsoever. They're just
Okay.
kind of going into like a bloodlust frenzy at the moment, without any
Okay.
leadership.
So part of being a crowd pleaser, he hears the cheering of the crowd and the calls for acid. So I'm going to cast Melf's acid arrow
Okay, go for it.
through it. So what have I got to do? Instantaneous. I just got. I'm confused what I need to do now. +9 it says. What's that about?
+9 to hit. So roll your
+9
spell
to
attack
hit.
modifier.
Cool. Yeah,
So
yeah,
D20 +9
yeah. +9.
to hit a gnoll. That does not hit a gnoll.
Damn it. Well, that was a waste, wasn't it? That's a bloody waste. And then can I? Okay. So I've done that, and then I'm gonna go in. Have I still got hidden step until invisible? No, I'm not gonna do hidden step yet. Cool.
Okay, Pip.
Yeah.
You're going to do. I believe it's Hail of Thorns.
Mm-hmm.
So a roll to hit. Do you want to do the -5 for the +10 damage?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so roll D20 +4. That
12.
does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
But you do have 2 attacks.
I'll try again.
Yes. Do you want to do the +4 again, or do you want to go for your full +9?
+4.
+4. Go for it.
15.
That does hit this time. That 15 is what you needed.
Perfect.
So you do your regular arrow damage, so 1d8 plus your normal bonus, which I believe is one. What is it? +6, +5,
+5.
+5,
wait,
and you add an
yeah,
extra
that's
10 to it, so 1d8 plus 15.
$17.
So you badly wound the one that you're looking for, and with the Hail of Thorns, if it does an area effect, doesn't it?
Yes, it's all creatures within 5 feet.
Okay, so they're all clumped together, so there are 8 creatures within 5 feet.
And I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Cool.
Mm. 15.
Yikes. So I'm just quickly seeing that if Hail of Thorns affects the original creature.
Yeah, in addition to the normal effect of the attack.
Yeah, so
The
you kill that
target and
first
each
creature, and then 8 other creatures around it also take 15 points of damage. So they just get destroyed by all these Hail of Thorns. So they all look quite badly damaged.
Yeah.
And we're on to Mike.
I want to cast Ralph's minute meteors.
Cool. It is done. There are 3 meteors orbiting your head.
6.
6. That's what I said. Do you want to use a bonus action to cast them at someone?
Yeah. So are we seeing them through the hole in the window wall?
You're sort of seeing them through what once was the door, which is now just a hole, and also a big Chad-shaped hole in the wall. But that is all lightly obscured by these insects that Part has created.
I want to throw 2 through the Chad-shaped hole in the wall.
Okay. Each creature within 5 feet of the point. Dexterity saving throw, 2d6 fire. So dexterity saving throw. I'll just do a combined one for sake of expediency. Rolling the dice. It's taking a while to roll the dice. Yeah, they fail. Natural 1. So you also destroy 9. So do 2d6 fire damage, and 9 of them take this much fire damage.
You want me to roll 2d6?
Yes, please.
Just once?
Yes, please. And yeah, that affects 9 of them. So they take 6 fire damage. They need to do another saving throw, because you did 2. Another natural 1. So do another 2d6 for me, please.
6.
6, so in total they've taken 9 points of fire damage. Like these 9 gnolls, this patch of 9 gnolls over here, this other patch of 9 gnolls have been like destroyed by Hail of Thorns. It's all going pretty badly for the gnolls right now. Suckers. But it is Gnolls' turn. Encouraged by their bloodlust and the fact that they are being picked off from the outside in, they are going to try and push their way through. I'm going to say in 6 seconds, maybe 2 packs could probably get through. So 24, maybe 22. 22 of them can get through. They need to take the damage that the insect plague swarm will do to them, though, which is 2d10.
It is. So it's 4. Creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So what's the save? Is
17.
It dex? Is it dexterity? Constitution.
Constitution.
Rightio. I don't think they've got as a good constitution. No, they've got 0 to their constitution, so it's just a flat d20 roll. Do they get 17? They don't. They fail. Roll 4d10.
Yes.
As 22 of them push their way through.
What?
Oh.
This place big enough for all of us?
It's a bar, so yeah, it gets pretty raucous.
22.
A gnoll has 22 hit points. 22 gnolls die as they push their way through.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is this from the insect thing?
Yes, from the insect plague.
Oh.
Yeah, so as they all
My
try and
little
push their way
insect
through.
friends.
So the ones at the beginning that are getting stung to death, they try and push their way back, but obviously they can't because of the force of the people behind them. So the gnolls behind them that don't know what's going on are pushing the gnolls in front through. It's kind of like a cheese grater, and they're just being stripped of all of their flesh.
Ooh.
And there's just these like shredded carcasses all just piling up on the floor in front of you.
having witnessed that, can Parter's going to get a little bit, not bloodlust on his side, but kind of a bit more cocky. So I'm going to walk up to a window and just be like, and then with my hands just going like this to everybody else.
She won't.
One of the days.
I mean, I don't know what to say about Parter anymore.
No one does. No one does.
Battle has changed him.
Normally you'd be throwing up.
Yeah, but that's just too cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll give you that.
Mike really has the urge to do Carcass Angels, but we're in a fight right now. After.
There'll be time for that later.
Yeah.
I also really never thought that Harry and Katrina would come back like this.
Harry and Katrina have come back with their friends, and they are hardcore.
Yeah, they've been training.
The last 2 years, it all worked out.
They're just really angry that I left them out there and I forgot about them, so they've come back a bit.
I just want to thank Spoopy again for another 25 bits playing There's Been a Murder, which very much there has been 22 murders.
Oh,
Okay, so that's horrifying.
It's technically mass murder, right?
There's been a murder.
There's no technicality about it. It just is. Aya.
I'm just gonna, in the same way that Parter was kind of giving it the big one, I'm just gonna go towards. There's the door shut. Are they?
There's no shutting or opening this door. It's all been destroyed.
It's
the
just
hole
like
in the
this.
wall.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the hole in the wall, or like up to the insect barrier, and tell them that they're all going to get grated by our insect friends, and then I'm gonna get my wings out and try and scare them away.
Okay, roll an intimidation check with advantage, I think. Because those that have pushed their fellow gnolls into the insects have now realised the horror that awaits them. However, when they turn around, they just see the gnolls behind them are either like pinned by thorns or set on fire. So there's a very thin line of gnolls that haven't been affected. Yeah. So 24 intimidation.
They sorry, with the wings as well, they have to make a DC 17 saving throw or like actually be terrified.
Okay.
And run in the opposite direction.
Even though they had rolled an 18, they've got a -2. So they do turn around and you scare the remaining 22, 46, 24 gnolls. They all turn and start fleeing away.
I love this.
Bye, Felicia.
Go to Lumberjack.
So the real question is, Chad, do you let them all flee?
Oh.
Or does the whisper in the back of your mind tell you should be doing something
Whispering
else?
your hand.
Here's
Close.
fuck's sake.
One axe man.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna do is try to make the skull that I kicked talk and say, "These are your new overlords."
Right.
But if I have to kill them, then I have to kill them. Because all this is hungry, I guess.
It's up to you. You can try and resist the urge to decapitate.
No, it's not gonna work. I'd rather get it out of the way now than have to deal with this later when I'm trying to have a civilized conversation with people that I don't want to decapitate.
That's fair. So you're just going to give in to the bloodlust?
Yeah. Just let him have.
Let him have at it.
He's got basically a free reign to take whatever heads he wants.
So I'm going to give you some liberties, like the general structure of this place over the last few weeks of gnoll occupancy has been greatly reduced. Plus, you've just taken the feat of toughness. I'm going to allow you to make another Chad-shaped hole in the wall that doesn't have the insect plague, so you don't have to take the 4d10 damage of insects.
Can you try and keep some structure to the property?
There
You need it as a working pub, okay?
Yeah, you've got a main entrance. Then there's like the west entrance that's Chad-shaped, and you've got the east entrance that's also Chad-shaped.
Oh, no.
Those are the VIP entrances. Anybody that comes.
Yeah, you have to be this buff to enter.
Exactly. You must be exactly this size to enter.
It's like the hole in the wall
Yeah.
game.
So what am I rolling here?
I'm going to introduce the new. Well, not the new, but there is a optional rule that you can implement called the cleave rule.
Right.
I think that would be beneficial for you in particular, Chad, but for everybody in general. is when you're using a melee weapon. If it exceed a creature's current hit points, and there's another enemy next to them, you can carry on your attack through them and into another. As they're all bunched up, you can get pretty much behind them and get at least 5 of them that you can just do a big sweeping attack to. So the first thing I want you to do is roll to hit. I want you to roll to hit with advantage, because they're scared, they're fleeing, got their backs to you. They're not looking at you.
Well, I got an 11.
11 is not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. So you're just chasing them down, and you're wildly swinging this axe.
Can I give him lucky, or can I do that, or is it just for me?
No, they're all running away. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think they're coming back.
It'd be cool though.
It would be cool, but I don't want you to waste your lucky on me. Clearly,
I've got loads.
a little bit you. Oh, if you've got loads, I'll take it. But
I don't know, Tim. Can I do that? Or is it just inspiration?
It's to you. Yeah, it's just inspiration. But there are people around here that do have inspiration.
Oh.
that's okay. All this can go waning for tonight.
Okay. Yeah, but the luck point is either when you make an attack roll, saving throw, etc., or someone's attacking you, but not another person. Okay. So Chad done. Mildred comes up next to you. Josh Parter, and pulls on your makeshift like hide armor, so it doesn't touch you. It's like,
Touch me too much.
do I?
That sounded weird. I didn't mean that. Didn't mean that.
She points after the Chad-shaped hole in the wall and goes, "Do I follow?"
Oh.
Oh, you should probably stay here with us. It's a bit safer right now. Sometimes
Touch yourself.
he needs
Touch
to
yourself.
just have his own space and not be near us. Loses his head, so others don't have to lose theirs.
Okay. I found this, and she's been this entire time kind of holed up in here with not a huge amount to do because the whole thing ended quite abruptly, and you've been talking amongst yourselves. So she's just kind of been rifling through things. But she's got this envelope that's been sealed by a wax seal in the past, but the wax seal has been removed, so there's just a stain of the wax seal on there. And she hands it to you, Parter.
Thank you so much. Now I'll look after this. Did you find anything else while you're rooting around that you want to give me?
Shakes her head. No.
All right, I'm just gonna go have a read of this. I want to carefully kind of open it, so if I can.
Oh, it's already been opened. So
It
the
is
wax seal
already
is
open.
like been broken.
Okay. Oh, then I read it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna open it straight up.
Groovy, I'm going to send you a message.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I think everybody's in retreat. I'm going to say, Khalil, you can go chop happy as much as you want until you get bored. Equally, Ellie and Annie, you can just fire off as many arrows and spell like cantrips and stuff as you want. The retreating people until you get bored as well. Yeah, it's up to you. Like, do you want to leave any alive? Do you get bored before they all run away? You don't want to. Okay, I'll get the gist that you don't want any left alive.
We don't need to like prove back to the people at New Keld anything, right? Like
We have the heads anyway.
Yeah.
we can just punt heads over into their castle. And then
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, well, let's go hack and slash.
Just so I'm not doing this during stream, and we're quite close to ending now, I'll send you the letter after the stream's ended, so you can read it before the next stream.
The chat's calling that it's you killing me off with bees.
The bees, the bees.
The bees. But yeah, it's basically turning me into the Candyman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to go hack.
Yeah, I mean that's all been covered now. You can just hack to your own like volition. until there are no gnolls left.
I think once everyone's dead and we definitely have control of the town, we should take all the bodies and all the heads. And it'll take ages, but it'll be worth it. We should lay them out on the ground in front of New Keld that spells out, "Love the friendly boys."
We should go more
And leave.
cryptic. We should do what they did in Game of Thrones and just line it up in a weird semicircle and never explain it.
Yeah. Set fire to it.
Yeah.
I like the idea that that's what was behind that circle.
Yeah.
It's the friendly boys. I'm just like, oh, this is where they've been recently. Makes sense.
So this is the comma. What
Yeah.
kind of bodies?
That's it.
Are you sure? Are you
We
sure?
definitely.
I was gonna say, we definitely don't want to make peace with them. Is that what we're saying?
I don't know if we have time. I think we should
I
be
don't-
friends with
There's
some
no
of
time for
them.
peace.
But yeah, we've got to get back to the war and stuff. But I do think we should maybe just check the key points of places that we've been for survivors, like the other pubs, or just
Yeah.
the one pub that we stayed in, maybe.
I think we should go check just for money and stuff, and then obviously, like you said, survivors at both pubs.
Money
But-
and maybe survivors.
money and survivors. But also, I think we need to go to Natnar's place because did we like just properly look in it?
But we need Napnar because we
Yeah.
accidentally locked the Stella.
Yeah.
That reminds me also, the end of our body note, we should save some spare bodies to spell out. P.S. Napnar is the mayor now.
Okay.
Was I able to get off my chest?
Yes. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can send that way. Yeah, no problem. You can send
the
that.
chest,
you
yeah.
send that the spell that's got the necklace in it off.
It's a chest.
I
Well,
wonder what you're meaning.
yeah. Well, again, probably because again that's something you need a little bit of time to do. So probably we'll wrap all of this stuff up with you investigating the rest of the town, collecting up the bodies, and then you casting any spells that you may or may not want to. So there's not going to be as many bodies in the Dusty Lantern Tavern or the Svelte Mushroom, but there's enough corpses there that will require an investigation check from at least one of you per place. Who wants to do the investigation checks? I'm going to say maybe there's 2 investigation checks per place.
Which one had Count Pagan in?
Dusty Lantern.
Can I do the one for that?
I've got a -1
My-
investigation, so I'm happy not to do it.
Mine's +3, if that helps.
Mine's +1.
So Annie and Ellie, do you want to do the Dusty Lantern?
Who's got more
What's your
than
investigation, Alice?
+3.
And Khalil?
you?
Got +1.
There you go. So
Yeah,
that
just-
evens out.
yeah.
Let's go find some mushrooms.
Okay. So Ellie and Annie, can you do an investigation check for the Dusty Lantern?
10.
9. Can I, how many?
So 9 is not good enough to reveal anything from the Dusty Lantern.
I'm using lucky.
Okay, re-roll it.
I didn't mean to get angry.
Ellie,
Was
you can
10
do a
good enough?
D50. Yeah.
15.
Okay, do a D50 as well, Annie.
8.
Ellie, roll a D6 for me, please.
21.
5.
5. You find another 5 soiled capable playing cards.
Oh, why do
Why
I
are
keep
they
finding
all
that?
soiled? Why are they all soiled?
And with a 21, you find, weirdly enough, Annie, you find a second postcard from Lumberghost saying, "Don't judge us by our peoples." And again, another there's a bunch of glyphs on here that match the other bunch of glyphs that you got for your other postcard as well.
They match.
Yes, so it's the same. It looks like the Bone Mother has been leaving these postcards at different towns for someone to find who is both trained in Arcana and also knows how to teleport. You don't know if this is, but with everything happening in the local area, a lot of these postcards are wound up being in Keld as a hub, kind of thing. Okay, so Khalil and Alice, can you do your investigation checks, please?
9.
9 is not good enough, Khalil.
20.
20 is more than good enough. Roll a d50.
D50.
Yeah.
It's just rolling. I don't know if it's my internet.
Yeah, mine did that as well. So I think it's just the API.
I mean,
Or you can just give me a number.
45.
45. Oh, okay, interesting. You find digging through what is left of the Svelte Mushroom Inn in the 3rd level of Keld. Like hidden away, it's actually been hidden, wrapped in a leather scrap, and stuffed into the embers of the fire. So underneath all the ash and the coals and stuff and the burnt wood, you extract this leather scrap, and it's quite heavy. When you open it up, inside there is the blade of a short sword. So nothing else. Like, there's no handle or pommel or grip or anything like that. Just the blade itself. It doesn't look broken, but disassembled. And the blade is etched deep with runes all up and down it.
Do the runes look familiar?
To you, no. They wouldn't look familiar to you.
Okay, I'm going to bring it back to the group. Say this word, huh?
And I think we'll end our session right there with the investigation of Keld. I will find out what all of this means next time. The sword that Aragorn had was Narsil, shards of Narsil, and it was reforged into. It went from Narsil and became.
Bilbo.
Was it? Is it Andul, Flame of the West?
That's what this blade is.
Yeah.
Same needle.
I think it's
Any of us have a
Andul or
great
Angel,
sense of knowing
something
it
like
than you
that.
do.
So Narsil to Angel, I think, something like that. I'm sure maybe chat could probably correct me my pronunciation. Anyway, so yes, thank you everyone. As an FYI, Ellie will be off next week, but as it's only 1 week, we'll just have Pip as a little NPC tag along like we've done before. So she'll be tending to Bando's PTSD from seeing Kenko being viciously torn apart and
I
Hot
would
Rod being
never
stepped
do
on.
that to you.
No.
I love you. Unlike these terrible parents.
All the while, Mike's moaning and not happy behind her.
and Aya's just like shrug. Another
I'm
day.
just talking to my rock.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
your butt rock.
Keeping my cat alive. Can I also say happy birthday to Swoopy Milk Penguin and Teagletron on Monday?
Oh
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday
On
on Monday to the both of you. My voice is gone there.
Spoopy's also asking about Sunday. If there is anything happening on Sunday.
I won't be because it is actually my birthday on Sunday.
Yeah. So happy
Birthday
birthday to
you,
Annie.
So many birthdays.
Sorry.
I might, unless anybody else wants to do anything different, I might stream Satisfactory because
Do
update 4 has just happened. So I've
Do
been
it.
kind of in a holding pattern for my factory on Satisfactory.
What a treat.
Can you not do it because then Ross will spend my birthday?
Oh
saying,
no.
just don't tell him.
Okay.
That sounds good though.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Okay, so I guess that's happening.
Do it if you want to.
And that is how our planning goes.
Yeah. So I want to thank all of my players for this evening. Thank everybody watching in chat. Everybody that's donated tonight and subscribed. Reminder, if you have just like an Amazon Prime floating around that you're not doing anything with, you can always subscribe for free with your Amazon Prime account for 1 month. Though you will have to re-up manually, as we all have to. And thank you for everybody watching us on YouTube as well. Hope you've enjoyed this additional bloodthirsty episode, which I didn't think it was going to go this way, but you can never plan for that kind of thing.
We're
So-
the good guys.
We
Yeah.
are the good guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
But thirsty good guys. Like Katrina and Harry.
Trina and the waves.
I mean, they've just straight up killed 22 people in one go. I think that's a higher body count than Parta's got.
And nobody's going to call them bad guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Good guys. And
They're just insects doing what insects do best.
sucking blood.
What?
Taking heads. And with that bombshell, I'll see you on Sunday, unless someone else wants to join us and we might do something different. But I'll be online Sunday. And we'll see everybody else, everybody here, minus Ellie, on Tuesday. Back to normal thereafter. Okay, take care, everyone. Love you, bye.
Be safe. Bye. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.